Now, a lot of you will remember doing rag quilts. So here is a 2-piece template set. Here is an example of what this guy will do. I'm using the outer frame to cut the squares, and I'm using the centerpiece to cut pieces of batting to go in the middle. I've chosen to clip the edges to make a rag quilt, but you could fold the edges over and stitch them down for a more finished look. But let's show you how slick that works here. You fold your fabric selvage to selvage, and then one more time, this outer frame fits on there perfect, so you get 4 squares at once. For that sample I just showed you, this is what I did. I've got the same square on the front as I do on the back. I'm going to take this template, or the center of it, to cut up some batting squares. This was a little oversized yesterday, so I took the time to trim it. So here's my piece of batting. It's sort of like a quilt-as-you-go, but you can create and add to it at will. Now I'm going to take my flannel. This happens to be flannel. It doesn't have to be. I may have been thinking of a cozy quilt, for the winter time. I'm going to take that outer frame and place on the wrong side of the fabric to show me where the batting's supposed to go. Place your batting. Remove that frame and place your second piece of fabric on top. Now this is just plain. If you did a 4-patch with 4 5-inch squares, you get a square the right size to do this. So you've got loads of options. Or maybe you're going to take some 2.5-inch strips, put them long enough here, and start stitching them on from corner to corner. Maybe they're all different widths, all different colors. Stitch one right through the batting and through the backing and flip it over, and you've just quilted part of it. And keep going until that batting and the square is covered. Trim them to match so they're nice and square, and still put it together like a rag quilt. So you're going to have loads of possibilities, loads of inspiration is coming. The ruler went live on Wednesday when we got here. It will be in our warehouse by the beginning of July or around then. And you can also, because I don't want to forget this part, you can also fussy cut with this one. Look at the centering lines on there. So say I want to get a flower. I don't even have a flower here. I'm going to move this around, and what I see in this frame is what's going to be the main part of the block. Then put your frame back on and cut your perimeter so you have a block big enough to seam together to get those purled edges that you get with the rag rugs. Or rag quilts. I might be tired, but not a rag rug, a rag quilt. So we're going to have lots of fun with this. We're going to come up with a ton of creative ideas. The designer is still submitting some patterns. There are 2 of them on the website linked with the ruler right now, so be sure to check them out. If you don't normally go to Creative Grids, check out creativegridsusa.com or scan the QR code. It'll take you right to the website and this ruler, and you'll be able to see the instructions and the patterns that go with it. And keep an eye on it because we're always adding new ones and we're having a lot of fun. So if you're here at H&H, please come by and say hello. And if you're not, sorry you missed the show. And we'll see you all back in Ohio soon.